Welcome back. Let's get some more on Jimmy Kimmel's triumphant TV return after that 6-day suspension.
Yeah, entertainment editor Peter Ford is back with us. Pete, we heard earlier about record-breaking online ratings. Kimmel did get emotional amongst all the joking last night.
Yeah, he did. And since you spoke to Rob, we actually have got the TV ratings in now, and it came in at 6.3 million people watching. And what that means, it's more than triple what the audience would normally be on that night of the week. So more than triple. And as Rob mentioned, you know, going through the roof on social media. So if the idea was to silence him and get him out of the game, stop getting mocked by him, it hasn't worked, obviously. I thought the monologue was a bit long, but apart from that, I thought it was hitting all the marks. I ticked every box. I couldn't quite give him a perfect score. I'll explain why I couldn't do that. But of course, it's one of those things where you're never going to please everybody. Such an emotional, contentious thing. There'll be people who will say, no, we're not happy with that. So anyway, it did have moments of emotion, and there were moments also where there were some regret was being offered as well from Jimmy. Take a look at this grab.
It was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it, and I still do. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. That was really the opposite of the point I was trying to make.
So the reason I couldn't give a perfect score is because I felt at some point he should have used the S word, sorry. Now, the perfect place to have done that would be when he talked about Erica Kirk and he praised her. He was extremely respectful of her. But I think that would have been the perfect moment to say, I'm sorry if this has caused any distress for her over the past week. And that's not having to admit any guilt or fault. It's just saying the situation was horrible. But he did in many ways also just get back to normal business, and that is sending up Donald Trump. And he does that all the time, and it doesn't look like in any way he's going to be pulling that back. So in this clip, he showed a clip of President Trump and then decided to respond to that. Have a look.
He had no talent. He's a whack job, but he had no talent, and more importantly than talent, he had no, because a lot of people have no talent, they get ratings. But he had no ratings.
Well, I do tonight.
So, look, I think most people think that he did pretty well with that in a tough situation. Those ratings, of course, won't hold up. But if it's been about a rebirth or a rebranding of his show, he's certainly got it.
Yeah, not everyone was impressed by the monologue, of course, Pete.
No, and as I said, it's impossible in this situation that everybody would be. So Andrew Colvert is the executive producer of the Charlie Kirk Show, and he doesn't believe that what was given was really a fulsome apology to the Kirk family. He believes it was more about the issue of free speech, which I think it was a twofold story. This is Andrew Colvert.
Where was the I'm sorry? Where was the contrition? Yeah, he was emotional, but I think he was emotional because A, he's really good on camera, and B, well, I would say not really good maybe, but he's used to it, and B, because, you know, he's been under the gun for the last couple of days. That's what he's emotional about. All he had to do was...
So let's see how this plays out. But Jimmy Kimmel is most certainly back in business.
It sure is. Meanwhile, actress Jessica Chastain has been involved in a similar silencing. What's happened with Jessica Chastain?
Yeah, she's not happy about this because she has a new series which was due to premiere this weekend for Apple Plus, and it is a show called The Savant. And it's about a woman who infiltrates white supremacy groups to stop them getting violent. And the belief was that this is too close to home at the moment. Everyone is too, strained emotionally to to deal with this. It sounds like a bit of an overreaction to me. I mean, it's a drama series. But Jessica, on the other hand, says, no, this is the timing now. This is why it should be going to air and should be seen now. Now, I haven't seen it, so I can't judge what she has decided is in the content of the show that makes it so vital now. But she obviously believes that. She was the executive producer of it. Obviously, to pull it just 3 days ahead of it dropping is a very big decision to make.
All right, Pete, now the final trailer for the Wicked sequel has been released.
It's here, yeah. I know you've been hanging for this, Larry, and it has finally dropped today. We, of course, still have a way to go before the opening night. Now, in the trailer, we get to see how Glinda gets her bubble for the first time. We get to see the Tin Man for the first time. You don't want to hear from me, take a look at this. So there you go. It's exciting. It was brand new music from Stephen Schwartz as well. So the Tin
there's
Man
music in it as well, Pete.
There's music in it as well, and we've got a glimpse there of the lion. There's the Tin Man. There you go. So. Yeah, now what this, of course, all leads up to, if anyone doesn't understand what Wicked is, it's the prequel to The Wizard of Oz. So now everything's going to kind of fall into place when Dorothy and the Tin Man and all heading down the yellow brick road. So
And the Tin Man, of course, is Ariana's boyfriend, right?
Ariana's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, Ethan Slater. Yeah, he is. Yeah, playing that role. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the Tin Man. Well, Tin Man is her boyfriend, but not in character.
I thought it was pretty simple, actually. Thank you, Pete.
Right, isn't there a man made of straw as well? What's he? Is it the Scarecrow?
Yeah, he's the other
Man of
lady's boyfriend.